Guys, I'm still out here in the garden, and what I'm doing now is mixing up my soil mix, what I'm going to be putting in the pockets. And I forgot that I had bought this mushroom compost when I went to Home Depot. They had some mushroom compost in there this time, and that's the first time I seen anything in there like mushroom compost. I have never seen this in our Home Depot, in the Home Depot that's in my area. Like, we only have one here, you know. We don't have a lot of different, you know, we're not that big to have like 2 Home Depots and all that kind of stuff. We have one Home Depot, one Tractor Supply, one Lowe's. And I saw this mushroom compost today, so I say, well, let me try it, because I haven't bought Black Cow in a minute. It's not that I found anything wrong with Black Cow, I just didn't. And this seemed like it may have some sand in it as well, which this might be good to plant potatoes in, since I know people say it should be sandy. I'm assuming that's sand. That's what it looks like to me. So I feel like if it looked like sand, then it probably is sand. I'm old enough to know what sand look like, I think. But that's what it looks like to me. So I'm also going to put some of that in this bucket along with my other stuff, other amendments. I'm not going to put too many more amendments, but I am going to add like some earthworm casting. And I also have a huge bag of ocean forest, because now my feed store is doing 3 cubic feet of ocean forest. So I got that because I was there to get 2 bags, because I like to fill in the pockets with ocean forest, y'all. So, honey, it's big to me. It's big. I need to take these shades off. They're right there. They'll probably be out here tonight. I'll be done forgot. Like, where my shades at? I don't know where my shades at. Who moved my stuff? And it'll be me. Be leaving them outside. But it's a huge bag. But one thing I like about their stuff, they keep their bags and stuff on the inside. You don't have to worry about them being wet. And these bags are so solid. When it do rain, if you leave it out, as long as you got it closed, it's not getting wet on the inside. And it's so funny, when we was at the store, the man, well, he was an older man, and he was very, very slim. And he went to try to lift this. He was like, oh, no, Child, the lady, she came in there, she picked this thing up, threw it on her shoulder, and put it in the car. My husband was finna grab it, but she was walking so fast and had it in the back of our car so fast he couldn't even get it from her. But it is not heavy. That's why she was able to do it. It's not heavy like that. This soil is light and fluffy. I'm trying to get it out, because I'm going to be taking some out. I'm going to rest it right here against this apple tree, because I'm going to dig some of that out. Put it over here against this apple tree right here, because I'm going to fill up this bucket with some. And I've been keeping that pushed right in there, out of the way. My little wagon. But I'm going to put some ocean forest in here. And I might drop some worm casting or some bone meal in here or something like that. I have my bone meal, and I've been zipping my bone meal up in the greenhouse. I got one where the zipper is broken, the other one is not. And I don't do a lot of up potting and all that stuff, so these things really been being used for storage, you know, just to tell you the truth. I've been using them for storage. I left my little clippers, my little scissors out here somewhere. Hold on, guys. Guys, I just brought y'all back to show you all how dry this soil is inside this bag, while the bags are so light. You know, this soil is dry. Look at that. It's probably just dirt. Use your tool to get it out. Child, Kaylani outside. She's gonna be saying 1,000 things sometime. Yeah, you could use your tool to get it out. You have tools. So I'm just filling this bucket up. Then I just wanted to show you all how fluffy it is, how light it is. The soil itself is light. Have plenty of perlite through it. Not very many sticks. Honey, with a stick so small, if I find a big stick in here, I'll be, you know, a little chunk. How they have sometimes, like they got a doggone tree limb or something. Yeah, they need to stop that. But I ain't never seen nothing like that in here. They do have little pieces of stick in here, but they so ground up, you know, it don't affect this. It don't affect the drainage. But that's what I want to show you guys And I'm gonna get my I'm gonna add some bone meal in here. I showed y'all the bone meal that I have is almost like pellets. It's slow release. And then I'm gonna also add some worm casting in. Well, I may not put any worm casting in here because this is absolutely a fresh bag, and they have back casting in here, and I already have mushroom compost in here, so that might be it. I may not even put anything else in here. Just see what this do using this mushroom compost for the first time. And I'm just gonna mix it from the bottom and pull it through. I'll know when it comes through because it has sand in it. I bought Kaylani some new gloves, and she's putting her little gloves on. I bought her some that is kind of waterproof because the other little ones she had, they was just cloth. So she's I'm sorry, I don't even have y'all where y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm just mixing up the soil. That's all I'm doing. And that's all I'm doing.
Can I show them my thing?
Yeah, you can come and show them your glove. You gotta come back some so they can see. She got her little gloves on. Almost, Kaylani. This one don't have one in it. You gotta pull this finger over here.
Over here?
Wait. Because if you do too much, you may pull it off. Okay?
Okay.
Get that finger over there.
Hey.
This finger need to go right here. Come on.
Hey.
You just quit saying hey and let's get the fingers over there, Kaylani. Right there.
Right there, push it in?
Push it in. Now you got this one complete. Good job. Good. You got all of this one. It's always easy to put on one glove than the other one. Then she got her little faces on the back. So she happy. All right.
They happy too.
They happy too, yep. Well, I'm mixing this up because I'm going to go to the other peppercorn tower and fix it and pull anything out that needs to be pulled out over there. And plant some other stuff. I got peppers and stuff that need to be planted. But I think that is going to be where I plant the cucumber, because I think it has more room to run over there. So I'm gonna put a few over there, and then I'll probably find a place to put a few more. I may put it in that back raised bed. I do have some I may put them in that back raised bed over here. I do have some zucchini squash over there. They're not doing that great. Leave my water alone. They're not doing that great, but yeah, not right now, because I need to watch you when you water your plants, and I'm not finna do it right now, okay? But they're not doing as great, and I don't really want to move them and try to find somewhere else for them. They're gonna have to fight for what they know back there, and that's just all it is to it. Let me see what that is. Okay, put it on the table right there for me. Thank you. She bringing me a name tag, child. Okay, so let's go take a look at the peppercorn tower. See what we could pull out of there. I do have my kale, which is good. I can just take it out and totally harvest it out, but I don't know. You know, this peppercorn tower kind of planted out. I might could put some of them cucumbers in this bucket, because I'm gonna pull these onions out. But one onion already out now. What done been over here? Because I've been seeing like little holes in my soil in my plants. I've been seeing can y'all see me? I don't know. Yeah, like this onion is out. They didn't eat it, but I mean it's out, and the stem gone. They probably chewed that. But I could probably move these out of here, because this one is broke. It needs to be harvested. It's done. So that's another one right there. I haven't seen any more in here. Oh, this one is up. Yeah, something done been stirring in here, messing with my little onions, because it's not off the thing, but the root is gone. So something been over here. Y'all, I tell you, honey, it is a time over here in these garden streets. You hear me? Ugh. They do not want me to be great. And I don't mind having small onions, honestly. What is that? What is it? Don't bring it over here. Just tell me what it is. What is it?
It's a caterpillar worm.
Okay, well, take it back, because you know I don't want to see no caterpillar or no worm. None of that do I want to see. So I'm gonna just go ahead and clear this. Okay, this way the other onion thing came from. They didn't eat it. They just broke it off. Okay. They just broke it off. Yeah, this oh, see, we got a spider down here. No ma'am. Sir, whoever. Child, they can't stay in my garden now. I'm sorry. They cannot stay. Now all I do is clap them. So I think I might just plant the cucumber in here. It may not get the trellis, but it can run all over this way, because I can move that. I can move this if I need to. I could sit those right over here, the aloe, and just let the cucumber have its way over here. I could sit that. I could sit the aloe next to the white fence. I could sit it right there and let it just have its way, and see if the squirrels want to suck that up like they eat everything else out here. I don't know, honey. They might find it, but I done had aloe out here for years. I always kept aloe. My mom always kept aloe. Aloe is good for so many things. So good for so many things. So I'm gonna just mix this soil up with some of the soil that I have. Mix it up, kind of raise the soil, get these pill bugs out of here. I just can't stand to see these creepy crawlers. Ugh. But they ain't gonna keep me from gardening now. I just say I can't stand to see them. One or two things gonna have to go, and it ain't gonna be me, because I pay bills over here. So I know it's not gonna be me. This old crawling worm. It ain't no earthworm, not the kind of worm you want to see in your garden, especially in your flower pot. You know. So this soil is really moist. So look at the onion down in here. Now been broke off and separated. Look at that. Something definitely ran through here. Now what they thought they was gonna find in here with these onions, I don't know. But if they want to come in here, what they can do is eat these worms out, these roly-polies, and these little caterpillar centipede looking worms. So I don't have to pick them out. Because I will sprinkle some diatomaceous earth in here and let it sit overnight. Yeah, these roly-polies, they just rolling up trying to play dead. I'm obliging them. Alright guys, but that's what I'm going to do, and I'll get back with you when I have that done. Alright guys, I just came back to show you what I'm doing. Sorry, I'm so close to the camera. But just show you what I'm doing in here. I had this trellis up. Oh Lord, let me get these cobwebs off, honey. No ma'am, a cobweb. I had this trellis over here. I had two of them. I got one over there with the raspberry plant. My husband bought me these a while back, a couple of years ago, for Mother's Day. My first year gardening, he bought me these for Mother's Day. And I have a brick down inside holding them. Bring you in where you can see. I have the brick in here. I have the brick slanted just to hold it up, because there's really no way to kind of hold it in the bucket. You know, I thought about taking this soil out. Look at this little worm. Woo! And it is some earthworms in here. The kind of worms that you do want to see in your garden are in here. I thought about taking the soil up, putting a bucket in with some rocks and sand, and putting some water in it and letting it hold that way. And when you do that with little rocks, with little pebbles and some of the sand, some of that same sandbox sand, when you do that and put water to it and just let it sit, it is almost like cement, but it's not. It's, you know, it's not permanent. You can loosen it up and take it out. That is what I have my water hose post up with. And so that's what I started to do. And I thought about, child, who want to do that? I didn't. So I just came up with this idea of putting these 2 bricks around it. When I moved my ruby red, it had like 6 bricks underneath that thing, and I put it on a larger paver. And so I decided to use these bricks to hold it up, to make it steady. And it's pretty steady. I think it's good enough to it's pretty steady. See, it rocks a little bit, but I think it'll, you know, it'll take a wind if we should have a windy day. I don't think it'll fall. That way, if the cucumbers want a trellis up, they can. If they do run, if everything don't make it to the trellis and it runs or it vines on this fence, that'll be fine. But I have my cucumbers here now, and I'm gonna plant out what I can. This one done broke. Yeah, it broke, plus the root was already pulled up by accident. So I'm gonna have these, and I'm just gonna plant these all around here and towards the front and towards the back, and they could catch on if they want to. All right, guys, I'll show you that when I'm done planting these cucumbers, and these are called heirloom Boston pickling cucumbers. Guys, I am still out here, and what I'm trying to do is DIY this these little fences together and make me a trellis. It was just too many cucumbers. I didn't want to stick them all in one thing, so I'm gonna try to zip tie these together. I have 3 of these. I don't know if y'all really could see. Maybe y'all could see it better if I stand in front of it, but I have 3 of these little fences, and it's a fence and it goes in a circle, but I want to stack them up on top of each other and try to make a trellis for the next cucumbers, because it was too many. I didn't want to put all of those. It is really a lot of plants. They really had a lot of plants in that pot from Lowe's. So, well, not Lowe's, Home Depot. And I just want to see if I could get these together and make a trellis out of them. And I just wanted y'all to try to see what I'm doing. Do I know if this gonna work? I do not, but I know I need a little trellis. I would like to have it a little trellis over here. And then I'm using zip ties because I could always take it apart if I don't want to keep it like that. That's one reason I use zip ties. And something biting me on the back of my neck. That's one reason I use zip ties and Velcro out here in the garden, because it's not permanent. So I'm gonna just lay that this way till I could get a zip tie through here and see if I could get it to stand up. I need it to be right. If I could get it to stand, and I'm gonna put one on the other side. It may just flip on over. It may not stand up. It may do it if I put 2 more on here. So, and I got these little zip ties from the Dollar Tree. Guys, I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. It's standing. I think it's gonna work. Now, I don't know how to do if I put the 3rd one on here, because I have another one that I want to put up there. Where I threw them at? I'm going to sweep up my mess, rake up my mess. And I'm not going to use that mulch that was in here. I'm not using the mulch that was in here because it has so many bugs. And if you notice, I sprinkled some diatomaceous earth in there before I put my new soil in there. It was just too many little worms, just too many of them little caterpillar, centipede type things. I mean, oh, something hatched in here, and I didn't like it. So, okay, that's standing, and it's pretty good. I might put some here to give it some more balance. Y'all, I hate when something get down in my shoe and be biting me. Them darn mosquitoes, they could find a way, or gnat, they could find a way. You hear me? And I'm good for turning the Velcro around the wrong way, just. Okay, I have this in. I'm not putting anything down in here to try to balance it like a brick. I don't know. I can't say I'm not. I might stick a brick through just to balance it off. Hold on. Let me see if I can get one of the thinner bricks. Hold on. Okay, I think I left it running. I'm not gonna use bricks. I found some of these little hooks here. So I'm gonna use a couple of those. I only had two that I found, two that I didn't use on something. And then I have some of these. I'm gonna use these to try to balance it out. That way I don't have to use bricks. And I'm just using this show because I don't want to get that diatomaceous earth. Let me put my glove back on so I can make sure I'm getting it in here like I want it to be. Yeah, I got the wrong, okay. I got the wrong glove, child. It might do that, but I don't think it'll fall. I got the hooks going. I got the hooks going opposite ways like this. And then I got those other two in there. So, yeah, we're going to try. We're going to try to reach for the sky with this one. We're going to see if it'll let us be great. We're going to see if it'll let us be great. Gonna get our next zip tie. And we're going to see what it's going to let us do, guys. Gonna see what it let us do. And I had this fenced around the I'll take this off now. I had this fenced around the shrimp plant outside. It was one of the first little garden fences that I bought, and I had it up front around the shrimp plant because it would get so wild and so big, and I didn't want to cut it. So let's see. Okay, that's standing on. That's standing on it. That's standing up. Let me see. Pull it a little tighter. I'm gonna try another one. I tried that on the side on the little leg. I should have just tried it in the middle first, but I'm trying it. Husband's out here working on our lawnmower. Okay. Okay, I see a little slither through here. I'm gonna try to get it through this little small piece. No, okay, they say no, don't try that. It wouldn't let me stick it through there. Okay, so once these little things get on, there's no really taking them off unless you cut it. So I just put it down there, let it be tight right there, and I'll put something else over here, let it be tight. I'll put this down here. So we done DIY'd this, honey, the best we could up over here in Glory's garden. I'm making a trellis using items that we already have in the garden. Okay guys, I got it up, and what I did was kind of velcro the two trellises together because this was just unstable to me, and I felt like as the cucumbers, if they grew up and they got heavy, I felt like it'll weigh on over, you know, but I could always take it down and just have these two. The little hooks in the dirt didn't do what I wanted it to do, but it's still down there. And now I'm just going to pour my soil in here. I'm probably going to need to get some more dirt. I'm just going to probably need some more dirt in here, but I had to put some diatomaceous earth in here. I couldn't stand to see all them little centipede things. I mean, as I tossed the dirt, it just got wild. And I'm not even going to use the mulch thing. I'm just going to rake it out. I don't want it. I got some mulch in there that I could use. Guys, I'm at the end planting the last few. Some of the roots are a little scraggly, but they were separate plants. I wasn't trying to put 4 or 5 of them in a little hole together. That'd be too much. If it has the least little bit of root, I'm planting it. If it die off, that'll be okay. And it will be okay if it dies off. I'm not gonna be upset. But that was a good deal. I gotta count these plants to see exactly how many it was, but I think that was absolutely a good deal. Now I have to water these in eventually, before I go in the house. And I'm going to count these plants to see exactly how many I did have in that one little container for $4.98, I believe. That's 11. 21 altogether for $4.98 or either $5.98, and it was like seeds in there that didn't even germinate, so it probably would have been maybe almost 30 plants if every seed had germinated. It looked like it was a lot, but it didn't look like it was that many. But yeah, that's how many, and that is good. 21 plants, I think that's what it is. Yep, 21. But out of that one little cup, that was good. I'm gonna get me some mulch. I'm gonna just pour the rest of this dirt in here. I'm not gonna use it on nothing else. I'm not doing anything else tonight. Anything else that need to be done or whatever else is on that table, honey, is finna wait till tomorrow. It is. I'll wait till tomorrow. I'm trying to put enough soil around the stem to make everything stand up, so nothing won't be so lean, and especially after I hit it with some water. So guys, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna mulch in, and I'll bring you back for the finished look. Okay guys, I'm bringing you back in for the final look. That is the final look of the trellises. That's the final look. So this is the final look here, guys, of the trellis. I did tie them together up there with the zip tie because I felt like the metal one would be a little flimsy. And when I put the third one up there, if I think it's too flimsy, I will take it down. But for right now, we're gonna try it and see what it is. I don't have another wooden trellis, and I really don't want to buy one. But that's it, guys. That's the end of the work day over here in Glory's garden. I'm going to water these in. I do have my water hose already out right here. It's already laying right there. So I'm going to go over there and get it and pull it a little further through here. And I'm going to water these cucumbers. And I'm sorry, I'm standing so close to the camera. But I'm going to go ahead and water these cucumbers in. Y'all let me know how this mic work. This is a different mic, as you can see. And I'm just wearing it up here like it's a hair piece. Like it's a hair decor or whatever, because I didn't want to be freaking out thinking something on me, because I know me. I'd be like, oh, something on me, and be done knock the thing off, child. So I just clipped it up there, because I've been trying out different mics. My other mic seemed like it wanted to be given out. I hope this one is keeping charge. I'm looking at it. It's blue on here. I can't see this because I have this fur ball on it, but everything said 100 when I came outside. It's digital, so once you charge it, it'll let you know how much, and it said 100 on it. So all right guys, that is it for the work day in Glory's garden. I'm pretty sure I will be back out here tomorrow, because the only thing I really watered in today was anything that I transplanted, and the rest of the items remain on the table. A little more of that sweet Genovese basil, and the peppers are on the table. I'm thinking, where do I want the pepper? I think I might put a pepper or two in this lilac tower, because this peppercorn tower is really planted out, because I have not pulled the kale, and I don't want to pull the kale. I will harvest from the kale, but the kale is looking too good. The kale is looking too good for me to pull it right now, and it has eggplants throughout the trellis, throughout this the peppercorn tower. So I think, and it has tomatoes over here in the flower, so I think that might be enough. I don't want to overdo it just because I see an empty pocket. That an empty pocket It's not a big deal. Not to me. It doesn't bother me if a pocket is empty, especially when I have big things growing in it, and and I know it's gonna fan out and all of this kind of stuff. So that is it, guys. I will see you in this garden tomorrow. I am proud of the work I have done in the garden today. I did not accomplish everything that I wanted to do, but I did accomplish a lot. So I'm happy about that. I'll see you guys in this garden tomorrow.